up, YouTube? So I finally did it, man. I don't know if some of you guys will be upset or disappointed, but can't do anything about that. I'm so happy though. So this is it. This is the bike. I traded in my S1000. Traded in my S1000. Now I have a Street Bob. I've been wanting this bike since 2012. I just got out of the dealer. I parked in the side of a parking lot here just to take a video. Everything is new to it, man. This is basically just a short blur before I ride again. I'll ride it home and then I'll make a full-fledged video. I just want to stop and take this opportunity to just record this. It's stock 100%. I have to just do everything to it when I get a chance. So there it is, guys. I'll try to film another one and piece it all together and upload it to YouTube later on. And I'll see you guys later. Hey, what's going on, YouTube? So it is now 1 day later since I got my Street Bob. I've ridden it a lot on the freeways because I got it very far from me, so I had to ride it home, and it's mostly freeway. So I pretty much have, let me see, I think I have trip total. Where's the total? Oh, 120 miles. So I've ridden it 120 miles so far. That's from the dealer and to some other places before I got it home, and now I am home. So that's just to give you guys a quick walk around. There's not much, like I said before, there's not much I can do overnight. So this is still stock. That's the 103 engine. That's been around since the 2013-ish or earlier. It was an option until it became standard. So in terms of plans, like I said on the quick video I had before, was I'm only gonna change out a few things about this bike. I'm not really sure about that. I'm sure I'm gonna change the handlebars somehow. I still don't know what. This handlebars they're pretty good. It's just something's off about them, and maybe the color or just how they're shaped. And I'm for sure gonna go performance wise, so I'm gonna change the air cleaner and the full exhaust system on this and the suspension. Those three things are my main priority at the moment. Cosmetic wise, that's secondary because I'm more of a performance guy, which is funny enough because I just traded in my S1000 and that was all performance. So some people think it's ugly, but to me it was pretty. That's fine. But so now, why? I guess if you're wondering why I traded it in, I don't really go to track days or anything. I don't race, and I take a passenger a lot. And my girlfriend and stuff. I take a passenger, and I take a lot of bags, and I do a lot of traveling. So it's just this makes more sense. It doesn't make sense to do that on S1000 RR. It just feels wrong. And it's very uncomfortable for a passenger. It's not really meant for that. And this one, it's really nice. I think the only thing that bothers me was maybe the handlebars. Maybe I need the because it does vibrate because of how it's not the T bars or not the MX bars. I'm thinking about getting an MX bar, maybe just the 10-inch MX bar that it goes straight. It's like more of a drag style, so it's much more comfortable, more control. And yeah, so in terms of, I had a night rod before. I had a very loud exhaust on it, so it wasn't really that enjoyable because I ride it all the time, and it became very annoying in time. So I have to think about what exhaust I would want to get. So right there it says the 103 6-speed, 120 miles so far. Really nice. I am satisfied with this trade. Some people might think it's very crazy to do that, but sometimes comfort kind of gets to you when you ride all the time. and I ride a lot of freeways, so it just makes more sense. I'm kind of iffy about this spoke wheels because they do need a tube. So I never had a spoke tire before, a spoke wheel. So I don't know if I need to switch. I'm gonna switch them out. There's a solution where they coat the inside of the wheel so that you can put a tubeless tire in there. So I might look into that because I kind of like the look of the spokes. You know, they're unique. I've always had mags on them. You know, on my bikes. So what else is there? There's not much to say about this bike right now. It's stock, like I said. But I did buy this to mod it. I haven't mod the S1000. I didn't mod at all. It was stock. So I bought it stock. I used it stock and I traded it in. So, but this bike is not gonna stay stock. So it'll take me a while though because I'm still planning out what I want to do. But when I do, yeah. But it is. I did buy it with the intention of modding it. So just say that. Gloss black. I was in between the vivid black and the denim. So the denim is the matte black. If you don't know, um, there's some random stickers everywhere in this bike. They just didn't. So this bike was, I guess, a very new stock. They just got it in and they just like, hey, this is the bike that we're gonna give you. I'm gonna clean it up later. I mean, it's no big deal. Bikes get dirty. It used to bother me a lot, but now I don't really care. So there's gonna be less surfaces to clean in this bike. I like how it doesn't have any fairings anymore. I miss that. I used to have a lot of naked bikes. It was such an easy thing to clean. Everything, you can see all the spaces. You can reach everything, and you don't have to take off fairings and stuff. What I'm yet to do is I have to fix my insurance because I did this over the weekend, and the insurance offices are all closed. Um, so I wrote this. I think I have a policy that I could still ride it, for a couple days until I get a hold of my insurance agent. What else is there to say? Oh, so yeah, so that's I don't know what else to say about it. The seat. So let's talk about the seat. The seat, uh, it's comfortable, more comfortable than the S1000 for sure, but I need a two-up seat because I did buy this to have a passenger. So I'm gonna look into that and probably some luggage racks and so yeah. So luggage rack and the seat. That's one of those things I had to get to. And suspension. So the suspension is a big deal. Suspension on this is it's okay. It's okay for most things, but for if you know what a good suspension does and what it is, then you have to change it. So I'm thinking about either, of course, the progressive, the obvious choice. There are Olins for this bike, I think. I need to look. I need to make sure of that. I mean, I think I've seen it before. It would look awesome if they had Olins on this, but um, yeah, it will be the gold, and it's just. But they had a progressive one that has a bronze and black, which is also nice. But I don't know what theme I want to go with. I think I'm gonna keep it mostly black, and I don't know about because it's just these chrome parts. They, I think they're okay. They don't need much attention to keep clean. Just wipe them out, wipe them down. So these, the suspension, I'm gonna get the cartridge kit, so I'm gonna change this too. So get it more, just better feeling, more firm. No. I know you can only do so much to push the limits of this bike performance-wise because it's not about that, but I mean, I have an image in mind of how I want this bike to be, and I'm just gonna shoot and see and if I can make it go there. So we'll take it slow as we go. I'm not gonna go all out and buy all the parts at once. I'm just gonna buy it one at a time, take my time, research, and make a video every time I upgrade one part. I don't know what to do with this what do you call this license plate bracket. It looks okay. It's just I kind of don't want it here. I might get that part that takes it over here, but because that is here, it clears up this area, which is also a nice thing. So I don't know. I'm kind of I'm torn there. So when you look at from the back, that's what it looks like. It doesn't destroy the profile of the bike. It's a sore thumb. I might maybe just black this out. You know, I don't know, so it doesn't stick out. But once you have a plate on there, it's kind of obvious. Yeah. So black out some parts in the future. And that's pretty much it. So thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions and tips or advice, or just want to ask me why I made this decision, and if you want me to help you make a decision on something, I've had pretty much all types of bikes. I would say I had a cruiser, dual sport bike, a standard, which is like a Ducati Monster, and a Street Fighters, stuff like that. And like I said, I went to a Harley before, and I went to a sport bike after that, and I went back to a Harley. So it kind of says something about what kind of rider I am, I guess. I mean, I'm more of a chill rider, I guess. And if you're wondering, this actually does not scrape, because I tried to take a tight turn going home today. It didn't scrape, because on my night rod it did scrape, because I had a forward control. I'm afraid I need to get a forward control on this. I forgot to say. I'm definitely gonna get a forward control on this, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna scrape. Maybe it goes right there in this area, so it's gonna be right here. But maybe not. Maybe not. So I'm not too worried about that, because it is higher than the V-rod a bit. So also the suspension I'm gonna get, I'm thinking about having a higher shock. So I'm not going low, I'm going high, because I'm thinking about getting or maybe the same. So it's not gonna go low, but it's definitely gonna either stay the same or go higher, because I want to take some, like I said, passenger and some loads and like luggage and things, and I want to make room for for the suspension on that. There's gonna be a passenger footrest there, and yeah, just the bike's just really pretty. It's a hard Parker, so I'll take some more vids of it, moving, and I'll get my GoPro, record some videos and things like that. But for now, that's all I could do. I'm gonna go to the gym, and I'm gonna just ride this bike somewhere around town. I'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you for watching.